After 35 days and 17 hours of tireless and unrelenting fighting between the Colonials and the Wardens clawed a victory while suffering 200,000 more casualties, narrowly missing the longest war. It claimed the second spot. Yet, as the pistol sets off War 88, the Logistics Organization for General Improvements began the vote on continuation or ending of the strike. Members of the community have so far stated that continuation of the strike looked highly likely, as Siege Camp, who are the developers, have yet to reach out to LOGI or make any statements about the current logistical situation where many of the issues still persist. Throughout War 87, many players suspected that the developers' poor placement of many important logistical buildings was a result of LOGI, yet still radio silence continues from the developers, whilst they are still active on the Foxhole official Discord. War 87 was one of the longest wars due to a mix of many issues, including but not limited to the logistics strike, which included hundreds of players refusing to partake in any logistical roles, most of which opting for frontline or partisan roles, instead furthering the strain of logistics on either side, as well as feeling of intense burnout from many players as wars are set to become longer, further reaching into the EVE Online scenario, which the devs have reportedly stated is part of their vision. 2 days ago, LOGI hosted a meeting, which was to decide their steps throughout this war. Reading through many of the articles written by different sources, the most recent and best informed article by NME mentions the feelings of some of the players. Here's a quote. An organizer going by Knight said that the recent strikes in Foxhole made the game's front lines a nightmare to supply, and added this has caused areas of conflict to frequently change hands between the game's two opposing factions. As someone who played in War 87, I noted that many front lines not being supplied by clans were poorly supplied and under-equipped for any long-term fighting. Many of the logistical issues being faced on the Colonial front line was because many LOGI players felt intense burnout within the first week of the 4-week war. The vote, which is being undertaken within LOGI, is currently at 375 members voting to continue the strike, 78 voting to end it, and 132 players voting for a different course of action. Whilst the poll is multiple choice, this is still a large amount of players. 375 players still actively trying to make a change in a game they care deeply about. What different actions the LOGI Union could take is yet to be decided, although it is looking increasingly unlikely that this will be the decision reached by the community. The same source at NME allegedly reached out to Siege Camp, yet they received no response. People are also reporting yet more blatant avoidance of the issue, as any suggestions put forward asking for the developers to reach out to LOGI is being deleted almost immediately. In a conversation with General Retreat, who is one of the main and original organizers of LOGI, stated whether that's as a community post that conspicuously ignores us or a direct conversation. We just want to see them acknowledge these problems and be more transparent about their plans to address them. A simple statement is all that is being asked for. Yet Siege Camp continues to doggedly avoid the conversation. As War 88 continues, I'm intrigued to see where the LOGI Union decides to place itself stance-wise, and I'm excited to see how this affects the new war.